What's up, everybody? Brett here, and we're back today playing some more Underlords. Check it out. Leveled up a little bit. I am now an upstart level 3, whatever that means. But if you want to check this out, these are the kind of the ranking systems. Seasonal rank medals. We're somewhere in here. The idea, I guess, is to make it all the way to Big Boss. Yeah. Not sure if they're going to reset that once the game leaves beta. But if you're interested in this game, there are resources in here to help you learn quicker. It shows you what the different tiers of heroes are. If you're not familiar with Dota, I would understand why that would be a lot of information and kind of confusing. But it is in here. All of the different alliances, as they're calling it, the different buffs that you get from building along the same lines, and the items. All the way from tier 1 to tier 5 stuff. I don't know if I've gotten a single tier 5 yet. But anyway, guys, let's go ahead and jump in to what is going to be, I think, our second episode. I played a few games off camera just to, have fun, really. I was having fun with the game, learning it a bit better, trying to get a feel for when things appear and what happens. Trying to get my timings a bit better. Interesting. The game is kind of giving us potential scrappy inventor, maybe assassin synergy. Doesn't really matter. It's so turn 1, guys, is going to be against the creeps. You'll notice here that I've locked our choices so that next round they won't change over. That's going to let me go ahead and pick up another bounty hunter and potentially a clockwork, or we could sell the bounty hunter and maybe go for trolls. That actually sounds kind of fun. I don't think I've done trolls yet. Let's see what item we get. Maybe that helps us to decide what we want to do. Not at all. Honestly, I'd rather just take the magic resistance, although I feel like that's not that great of an item. We get our 2 base gold. And I think I'm going to stick with these guys just because it puts us very close to getting a level 2 bounty hunter. And you'll see there that that is now unlocked. We'll let these trolls go by. We'll save trolls for another day. And I guess we'll equip our clockwork with our 50% magic resistance. So the synergy we have right now should pop up here if we have any at all. We need 3 scraps to get a random ally is granted 15 armor and 10 HP regeneration. And we need 2 inventors to get the plus 15 HP regen for all inventors. So we have no synergies right now. We also need 3 assassins for the assassin bonus. Embarrassment of riches. That could be cool. We'll get that passive. Every round that we get a chance to get an item, we have a chance to get a better one. We're not really passing up much in the form of a chainmail. And yeah, getting a tinker here gives us both scrappy and inventor right off the bat. Pretty cool. And we could pick up this bloodseeker as a potential assassin. If we want to go scrappy, inventor, assassin, it's a pretty basic start. Tinker fires rockets. Clockwork shoots out little stunning attacks that are called battery assault. And then we'll also see here that bounty hunter does a shuriken toss that does 300 damage. And it does a mini stun as well. So pretty strong. I realize not all of you guys have seen these dudes before. It might be your first time for some of them. We might not be getting warlocks, but I think this claymore pickup is pretty nice. And let's give that to our bounty hunter. Wow. We kind of want all of this. And we managed to make a level 2 guy right off the bat. Take him out. Do that there. We still keep our inventor buff, which is fine. but we do lose our scrappy bonus. Let's get rid of that. While other people were able to go ahead and level to level 4 this turn, we stuck to level 2, or level 3 rather, because we weren't able to pass on all of these great heroes that we wanted. Battery Assault's going to finish them off. We're fighting Pudge. He's got that hook. Any second now, we're going to have enough mana to shoot our rockets. It's going to do 250 damage. That's pretty good. Hopefully we have enough damage to kill him. He's going to hook us, and that's probably going to be the end of this. Come on, don't hook me. Don't hook me, bro. Oh, he's got the passive that lets warriors live for a second after they die. But we still managed to win that, which is great because we do want to get a win streak going if we can. Alright, if the game is just going to keep giving it to us, we are going to take it. And we can put in another guy, and I think, of course, we're going to use Bounty Hunter here. And that's going to give us back our scrappy bonus. Very good. We could also level up to 5. I guess we're going to do that and maybe just put in another Bounty Hunter. Yeah, I think it's important for us to try and keep our streak going. And look at this guy. He's building exactly as we are. But we have the benefit of a level 2 Bloodseeker. And let's go over what he does. Every second, Bloodseeker takes damage equivalent to 7% of his max HP. But every percentage of his missing health, he gains 5% attack speed. And on a kill, he gains 35% of his max health. So he's constantly on this kind of knife edge of will he die, won't he die? And I'm happy to have the Claymore on him. That's going to help him get those kills so that he can sustain himself. What would we really like to see right now? None of this. I think we'll just pass. We'll pass on these guys. We'll try and start saving up money. Some of our opponents are already saving. He's up to 15, 11. But they're also a level behind us. So they may be sitting on something like a losing streak, whereas we're trying to maintain a winning streak. You know what? I'm going to switch out one of these. He benefits from both the buffs, whereas the Bounty Hunter only benefits from one. Okay, he's got his own level 2, and he's got Knights going. But yeah, we were able to pretty easily handle that. Having 2 level 2s this early on is pretty nice. Would love to see one more Clockwork, one more Bounty Hunter would be ideal. If we see a Timbersaw, we're going to grab him. The other option would be like, I think, Techies or Gyrocopter. Those are 2 of the latest game dudes you can get. Alchemist would be another one. I think he adds to... I think he almost certainly adds to Scrappy. Think of Scrappy as like goblins. This is basically what it is in auto chess. And Inventor is kind of like mechs. Or, you know, these kind of robotic dudes. Come on, good stuff. This is definitely the part of the game that's RNG. And can make it sort of frustrating sometimes. We really, at this point, we can't dictate, you know, what we get, and we just don't have the gold. We have to go with the flow. This is kind of where the early game skill comes in too, I guess. We just have to take what the game gives us in hopes that it shakes out, and try and make the best like maneuvers that we can early on. We're just letting these Clockworks soak up damage in the first parts of the battle, so that Bloodseeker kind of gets in the back line with Bounty Hunter unopposed. And together they're just going to kind of wreck everyone. And we can look here to see who's doing the damage. No surprise here, Bloodseeker and Bounty Hunter doing the majority of our damage. And we've managed to make it over 10 gold, so we'll be getting an extra gold this turn in interest. And that accumulates for every 10 gold that you get up to 50, which is 5 gold worth of interest. So for the first few videos, I'm going to try and explain things a bit more in depth. And after that, we'll probably just sit here and have fun and play. And maybe mention some of the finer points of the game as we go. But otherwise, I'll just chill. We could spend some gold and level. No one else, only one person is currently level 6. We can check out what he's got. Kind of weak. I think he's got Savage and Primordial. Yeah, and a few Warriors. Not terrible. Not terrible. We can see that I've got a winning streak going. That's giving me bonus gold. And if we can, we want to keep that going. Bloodseeker gets pretty dang dangerous once he gets low on HP. He needs a kill, though. He can't just go a long time without getting a kill. I don't know how good he is. He seems to be great in the early game if you can get him leveled. But I think he teeters off pretty hard in the late game. I don't know how strong his level 3 incarnation is. But yeah, we've got the only winning streak going, it looks like. This guy has a little bit of a winning streak, I guess, is what the... Or maybe he just lost one. I don't know what this, like, gray cloud is signifying. But we've got a purple flame, so we're doing great. 2 extra interest, 2 winning streak, 1 victory. And that's what we're trying to keep going. Ugh. Well, we're in a weird spot now. I think we spend some gold. We weren't going to get the next tier bonus anyway. So let's spend the gold, get that extra slot open, and we can put the Tinker in there. And I'd rather have a level 1 Tinker even though they aren't that strong, just because it'll benefit from Scrappy plus Inventor. And it's awesome whenever this buff, you'll see this like circle on top of our Bloodseeker right now. What he's doing is he's getting the Scrappy bonus. A random ally is granted 15 armor and 10 HP regen. Whenever that happens, we are in great shape. Oh, and that guy has the passive ability, much like ours. Where is it? Much like our Embarrassment of Riches, he has one that when his mechs explode, they deal a percentage of their HP as damage. We would love to pick that up. I would also love to get more guys, though. We're not really seeing the dudes we want. We would take assassins right now. We could consider taking humans. We don't want to be too picky, and we don't want to just pass on everything. I'm going to take a Razor just because it doesn't affect our gold. Troll Warlord is also incredibly powerful. We could consider going in for Trolls. I think our bonus... Let's do this as an experiment. I think our bonus is already locked in. If we don't get 3 interest here, if we only get 2 interest, then we'll know. It's a little late to start going into Trolls. But he's such a powerful guy that it may be worth it. We'll take Smuggler. So now we get more choices for items, and they're going to be a tier higher. It's not going to do a lot now, but in the later game, we should be getting ridiculously good item choices when everyone else is kind of stuck in the early part. And I totally missed how much gold I got. Ugh. We can do something like this. Hopefully this doesn't mess us up. We don't lose any of our bonuses, but it was nice having these two get some of the bonuses. A lot of people, I think, right now are taking mechs. Ooh, and Troll Warlord gets the buff. He's going to attack faster and faster the longer he attacks the same person. But he's definitely not our best source of DPS, and they've got healing. Multiple sources of healing with the Warlock and the Omni Knight. Yeah, we really needed our Bounty Hunter to come through there, and he did. A level 2 Shuriken toss us 500 damage. At some point, we may consider switching the Claymore onto the Troll Warlord. I don't want to put all my eggs in the Troll Warlord basket, simply because he's expensive and rare. Let's do a reroll here and see if we can get anything. We'll do one more. Okay. As long as we don't go below 40, I'm happy. I don't really like his position. Maybe we can switch him like this. We really want one more clockwork. This guy's got a Bloodseeker as well. Once again, Troll Warlord gets our buff. And yeah, we're just on fire. Our win streak is great. See how much gold we get this round. Our economy is snowballing, and no one else is saving gold. Not as well as we are, anyway. This guy's stuck on 29. And we're going to be over 50 this round for sure. These people that are, you know, playing around at 2, 5, 3 gold, they're kind of in trouble. We can reroll once, and nice. This is a guy that we want. We're going to put him in over the Razor. And he is... Ooh, there's also a Razor here. We can drop back into 40. That's fine. I don't mind getting a level 2 Razor if we can get one of those. That'll give us some AoE and some magic. But the Alchemist here is scrappy. Would love to get up to 6 of those if we can. Happy to get this debuff. Who are we fighting? Because this guy's about to wreck us. Dang. That was Dazed 420 that did that. He's spending all of his gold. You know, I mean, that's part of his strategy. It can definitely work. He did a lot of damage to us, but his economy is super weak. If we wanted to spend all of our gold right now, we could level up probably twice. We would get, for 5 gold, let's hold off. We're gonna throw away our strategy because we lost a round. Sucks to lose it though, because we were getting a ton of gold per. So what Acid Spray does is it does damage on the contaminated terrain and also lowers armor. Yeah, this guy's got our Timber Saws. And look at these 2 level 2 Clockworks. We would love to have that. Can't wait for this guy to lose and throw all those units back in the pool. That's Juke Man down here. It's getting pretty scary. To the point where if I don't get like another Clockwork soon, I may have to consider ditching him. That's 16 gold for us. Let's dip below just to level. Something like that. And that'll help us here in this this round. This round doesn't matter that much. It's versus the creeps. And remember guys, we do have the bonus here of Smuggler plus Embarrassment of Riches. So we'll get 4 options, and they'll all be a tier higher than they probably should be. And because we leveled right before this too, we went up to 7. We should be getting level 8 options. And more of them. So we might get a pretty sick item here. In my experience right now, the strongest item in the game is Radiance. That's the most broken item I've seen. Like, I haven't played a ton. You know, this might be like my 5th game. But from what I've seen, Radiance is absolutely broken. I had a game earlier today where I put a Radiance on a Abaddon right next to an Omni Knight. So they kind of would like, you would keep the Abaddon alive. Meanwhile, the Radiance would be ticking and would be doing an obscene amount of damage. So that's pretty good. Mask of Madness on our Bloodseeker is nuts. And that frees us up to put the Claymore here on Bounty Hunter, which I think is a better choice for now than the Troll. We can afford to reroll here, get another level 2 Bloodseeker. And I'm actually going to take this Doom and this Shadow Shaman. So Doom can go in over somebody in a little bit. Doom is a demon. Demons like to be by themselves. We won't have really any warrior synergy. We need 3 of them to have the plus 10 armor. But Doom by himself is incredibly powerful. He starts with 1000 HP, which is the case for some level 2 guys. Yeah, we're fighting this dude again, the one who's 420, days 420. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And it's going to hurt us. But we've got the economy. You know, I'm going to sell this guy. Let's see if we get 5. So I know in the earliest parts of the beta, they had some weirdness about when the interest calculates. And auto chess, as long as you have 50 gold before the end of the round, you get that much interest. So it doesn't appear to be the case here. Finally, we get a timber saw, who we will put in over a level 1 razor. And I'm going to put in this Doom over him. We'll reroll once, and the game just like gives us a level 2 tiny. Am I interested in a level 2 tiny? Razor's primordial, and tiny is a warrior. I don't know. I think it's too cute. We don't need to do that. You'll see Doom goes off there. Are we on our board? Jesus. Yeah, we got smashed by Lokio, who's currently in first place. It's alright. We're on the verge of getting some really great stuff put together. Yeah, he's spending his gold as soon as he gets it. That's crazy. $10 gold per turn. That's the goal. We can buy this bounty hunter, but there's really not much to do with it. Start putting our excess gold into that. Finally, we get the level 2 clockwork. Beautiful. Switch him up. Let him take the damage. And if we can get to level 8 sooner rather than later, that'll be nice. Some of these dudes are still on 6. We could power level to 8 right now. So many level 2s. Come on, bounty hunter, do it. And our Tinker's the one with the bonus to his armor and his regen, and we lose by 53. Alright, we lose 3 health there. We're kind of on a losing streak now, so we do get gold for that past a certain point. Yeah, so we get +1. Just go ahead and level that there. And I think I'll value the magic AoE damage of the Razor over the single target damage of the Troll Warlord. We don't have... Yeah, we don't have warriors. Need one more Inventor. Man, a level 3 Enchantress here. Some Druid's energy. This guy's got a level 2 Razor. Doom on the Tiny is going to keep him from throwing us. Our level 1s just aren't doing anything anymore. We lost to Diablo. Two awesome pickups for us. Tempted to reroll here and try and get lucky. We're not going to dip below 40. We're going to pass on the clockwork. Tinker, however, we are going to try and take. We just need to sell something. What do we sell? Let's sell the Troll Warlord and make room. We may end up being able to assemble a level 3 Tinker, which would be great. Failing on this round would have been awful. We would not have gotten the chance to get our new item, I don't believe. Radiance. Boom. And we need to put that on our tankiest hero who's living the longest. I'm not sure we have a great candidate for that right now. Man, another clockwork we're going to have to pass. That feels pretty good. And let's put the Radiance on Razor. Would love to see another Doom, another Timbersaw, and another Tinker would all be great pickups. But now we go over here and we can watch to see what the damage is going to look like. And I expect to see Razor's damage go up pretty ridiculously as long as he's alive. I don't like that he's not very close to other units. This bar right here, this colored bar, is showing how much damage just the Radiance by itself is doing. We're going to want to put that on a tankier frontline hero. Unfortunately, you know, our Alchemist, our Doom, they're not super high level yet. Let's give it here. Something like that. Oh, this is even better. Okay. Put it on Timbersaw. That's what we wanted. Alright, now we're just going to watch Timbersaw and see how much damage this Radiance does. Timbersaw's Radiance. Yeah, check it out, guys. Unbelievable amount of damage. They threw us out of the fight. That kind of sucks. And it's against the warriors that stay alive. But I mean, check this out. 4,300 damage. More than half of that was purely from the Radiance. Had they not thrown specifically Timbersaw with that tiny, had he stayed up here in the fight, he probably would have killed all those dudes. Come on, Doom. Come on. Lots of stuff. Let's put some of our points into leveling. I guess we'll pick up another bounty hunter. Could really use some level 3s here. Is anyone already at level 9? No? So we're on par with everyone else. We have the most gold, but we're going to miss out on 1 gold worth of interest here because we bought this bounty hunter. Which I think is worth it if we end up doing something with it. Damn. We're getting wrecked by these really beefy front lines and really heavy magic damage. So if we get to the point where we're really about to lose, we'll spend all of our gold. We'll go for max levels, you know, max units that we can. Okay, that's another level 2 bounty hunter. That's cool and everything. And that's our level 3 tanker. That's what we were looking for. And that's going to free up a ton of space in our front line. Man, do we want to grab this Enigma? We have really no synergies other than we would have 2 Primordials. He may just be good enough as a level 1. Yeah, we'll take him. We will take him. So let's hope we get the 4 interest. We do. So there was no penalty to buying during the battle. This is round 25, so we're fighting against creeps. We can re-grab our Troll Warlord from earlier. 2 more Bloodseekers, and we've got a level 3 Bloodseeker. So let's hope for another very powerful item this go around. We didn't get our Doom off. That sucks. Doom silences and damages over time. How much damage do these rockets do? 450 up to 3 random enemies. And I'm kind of tempted to go to level 9 on this turn. And what do we get here? We don't have elusive units. We don't have... Yeah, we're going to take the Eye of Scotty as just a straight up tanky item to give to maybe our Doom. We don't have the best people to put it on. Let's level, and that lets us put in one more guy, and I think we're going to put in our Enigma. Give this to Razor. Oh, man. I just feel like our Scrappy synergy was a little bit too heavily contested. And Venner as well. Let's watch that damage. Timbersaw damage just go through the roof. Getting a Doom off on a level 2 Razor felt pretty good as well. And our Enigma didn't do anything. So, may want to swap out for just the Troll Warlord. I mean, we gained a Primordial bonus, and it looks like we gained another bonus as well. Which one? Primordial plus Warlock? Ah, that's true. So, allies gain 50% lifesteal. That's pretty nice. That's really good for our Bloodseeker. Try and get a little greedy here. We need so little. Man, we want that. We want this too. We're going to sell him. We're only one bounty hunter away from getting another level 2. We're not even close to getting a level 3 Timbersaw, so I don't think we're going to try and buy him. And we're fine. We outlasted him again. Bloodseeker is getting wrecked at this point, but if we can get a level 3 one, maybe he'll be fine. All these unused druids. I would love to get the Bloodseeker and the Bounty Hunter just to clear up my board. Of course, we get another Timbersaw. Tide Hunter, very powerful. Let's go a little bit reroll crazy here. Perfect. Because doing so put us in such a good position just now. See how strong he is? 2,000 HP. Does good damage. He has the Mask of Madness. So if we watch him, he should hit pretty damn hard. He's also got bonus lifesteal because we have Warlocks. And now we're just fighting a level 3 Treant. Check out that crazy Timbersaw Radiance damage. Tinker did a ton of work there, though. Probably got off a lot of heat-seeking missiles. Alright, one Bounty Hunter. Let's go for our third level 3. And now we can happily take the Timbersaw there. We're going to roll until we get to about 30. That's going to put us at 28, which kind of sucks. Sell the Razor, get back above 30. So only 4 of us left. We're going to keep fighting the same people over and over again. He's got a level 3 axe. That's a pretty big guy with a chainmail on him. Ooh, Kunkka's ship. We may want to spread our formation out a little bit. We got wrecked by some pretty serious AoEs there. We didn't do bad. But we're on the bottom of the totem pole now. And they started saving some gold late. These two guys never saved gold. But that's going to be our level 2 Doom. No, let's move forward. That could be something we're definitely might be doing wrong. It's just bunching up a little too much. We can roll a bit aggressively trying to get that last bounty hunter. Because I feel like if we don't get something amazing soon, we may just lose. And we can hope for another ridiculously powerful item here. And I hope we get it. Razor's got the bonus. Man, how great would it be to get another Radiance? That would be crazy. A Maelstrom. All units are 1 gold cheaper. That's pretty cool. Black King Bar is also pretty cool. Let's take the Maelstrom and give that to our bounty hunter. And we can take the Claymore and give it to just about anyone. Another Enigma. And what are the odds we get a level 2 Enigma? Come on. We're going to roll, I think, into Oblivion here. Another Doom. We'll almost certainly not get a level 3 Doom, so I'm not even going to try for that. So this guy's only got 8 characters. Let's see if we can beat someone with only 8. We doomed the Juggernaut, so he's not going to be able to do his spin. But our Enigma died before being able to use his ability. And I guess we were able to overwhelm him nicely. Days 420, who we lost to a lot, just got beat, I think, by Lokio. Alright, 7 gold to play with. There are a lot of units that would benefit us right now. And this is the gambling part of the game, and we're just kind of not going to get them. What do we sell? So now we are 1 Timbersaw away, 1 Bounty Hunter away, 1 Enigma away. And I guess we need a few more Clockworks before we can do something. But yeah, what a powerful group here. They've got mages. They've got good AoE. They had a great tank. It's a really solid build here from Lokio. Not 100% on how we beat that. Hate passing all this powerful stuff. And yeah, we're not going to get anything. And he's made it to 10. Yeah. We went into desperation mode and he's kind of sitting pretty. He's, you know, maxed out on the number of units he can have on the board. And we've given up a lot of value and interest. But there's a point in the game where you can kind of see the writing on the wall, where you can tell that if you don't do something drastic, you're going to lose. And then you start gambling. And that's a part of the game you got to be okay with. There is RNG in this game. You can control it to some degree, but not always. Come on, luck. Yeah, we got to sell something to get this level 2 Enigma. And I guess we're going to sell our Clockwork to get the level 2 Enigma. So a level 2 Enigma, they use Midnight Pulse. So 7% of an enemy's max HP for 10 seconds. Which at this point in the game, that's a lot of damage. He just has to get it off before he dies. Or gets like perma-stunned. So he uses it here. And his damage is going to start going up and up and up, but we just got smashed. And that's going to be a good game. Really good synergy there from Lokio. We leveled up, upstart level 4s. If I could criticize myself a little bit, I would say maybe I ditched my income generation a little too soon. But there was a point where we lost a lot of, matches in a row. And I was trying to, we can spectate also for a second and see how this ends up going. But there was a point where we started losing a lot, and at that point the writing is on the wall. Everyone else, we had the best income in the game. We were the highest level in the game, but we put our eggs in a basket that revolved around the Scrappy synergy that never really came together, the Inventor synergy that never really came together, and it was kind of a little bit too late to ditch. This character, this player Lokio here, found a really nice niche with the Druids and the Savage. Just kind of a weird mix, but it works. And a level 2 Tidehunter is an amazing late game character. Even a level 1 Lich with Chain Frost does a lot of work. So he's got a Deadless and he got a Maelstrom. And we were really counting on our items to come through for us in a big way because we've kind of let go of getting good early game items in the hopes that we would get really great late game items. And the Radiance, I think, was a top tier pickup. But without a really, really tanky body to have it on, level 2 Timbersaw was great for the early mid game, but in the super late game, it just wasn't good enough to hold it. And we had no healing in our build. We had no real sustain. So we can watch these guys tear each other up from the perspective of the winner, probably. In this build here, you have two forms of healing. You have Treant Protector and Enchantress. Some huge burst damage from Lina, thanks to Laguna Blade. You've got AoE stun from Kunkka and from the Tidehunter. So lots of good stuff there. But guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you consider sticking around for some more hot Underlord action. No, it sounds a little inappropriate, but that's what it is. And yeah, just stay with me and we'll play more. I'm probably going to upload one of these every day for quite some time until nobody wants to see it anymore, and then I'll just play it on my free time. So thanks guys. Once again, my name is Brett. Channel's Goodtalk Gaming, and as always, I will see you in the next one. Later.